The Man Who Looked for the Dead. The story of Archbishop Benson Idahosa. Archbishop Benson Andrew Idahosa was born into poverty in Benin City, Nigeria, in 1938. As a child, life seemed determined to bury him early. He was sickly, unwanted, and at one point left for dead. But the boy who should not have survived did, and that survival would shape the fire that burned through his life. Before we go into the story, we want to say a big thank you to our subscribers. Thank you for your support. We were able to triple in less than a week. If you are new to the channel, kindly show your kindness by subscribing and help us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers before 31st January 2026. Thank you, and God bless you. Now, to the story. Archbishop Benson Idahosa grew up on the dusty streets of Benin City with little formal education and no powerful connections. What he did have was hunger. Hunger for meaning, hunger for God, hunger for something greater than the limitations that surrounded him. When he encountered the message of Jesus Christ, it did not enter him gently, it seized him completely. Idahosa did not believe the Bible was history alone. He believed it was now. When he read that Jesus raised the dead, he did not treat it as metaphor. When he read that believers would lay hands on the sick, he did not assume it ended with the apostles. He took the words personally, seriously, and literally. And so he became known for something that frightened some and inspired others. He went about looking for dead people to raise them in the name of Jesus. According to those who walked with him, Idahosa would ask direct questions when he entered a town. Is there anyone dead? Has anyone just died? Where is the body? He did not do this for spectacle. He did it because he believed death was an enemy Christ had already defeated. One of the most repeated testimonies associated with his ministry tells of a child who had died and was being prepared for burial. Idahosa arrived, prayed fervently, and commanded life in the name of Jesus. According to witnesses, the child breathed again. Stories like this spread rapidly, especially among ordinary people who felt forgotten by both medicine and society. Skeptics dismissed him. Authorities mocked him. Some religious leaders warned him to be cautious. Idahosa refused. Failure did not stop him. When prayers did not result in visible miracles, he did not abandon the mission. He stayed with grieving families. He preached hope where answers were few. He understood that obedience mattered more than outcomes. As his ministry grew, so did his influence. He founded Church of God Mission International, built one of Africa's first charismatic megachurches, and became a spiritual father to leaders across Nigeria and beyond. He preached in stadiums, on television, and to presidents, but he never lost the fire of the boy from Benin City who believed God could interrupt funerals. To Idahosa, raising the dead was never about proving power. It was about declaring lordship. Jesus is alive, he would say. And because he lives, death does not have the final word. When Archbishop Idahosa himself died in 1998, many prayed fervently, remembering the stories, the testimonies, the audacity of his faith. He did not rise again in that moment, but his legacy did. Today, millions trace their spiritual lineage to him. Churches, leaders, and movements across Africa bear his imprint. Whether one accepts every miracle claim or not, one truth remains uncontested. Benson Idahosa lived as a man who believed God without compromise. He grew up in Benin City with nothing. He walked the world believing everything was possible. And he dared again and again to challenge death itself in the name of Jesus. Trust your faith has been challenged and strengthened. Remember, we love you, but the Lord loves you more than we do. God bless you.